So welcome everybody to MCC's Employer Spotlight Series. Today, we have an Employer Spotlight from Dell Technologies. Wayne Epps is joining us. And we're going to start with the first question, Wayne. Can you please describe for the audience Dell Technologies?
Yeah, perfect. So we have about 180,000 employees. It's in 170,000 locations, so very, very huge company. But it's a diverse team full of very different backgrounds, cultures, ideas, and everything, right? So, but we are united in one purpose and strategy and culture, driven by ambition, the power of technology, just driving. Human progress, like I say. So, I mean, it's amazing opportunity, amazing company. That's why I've been here 6 years. So super thankful for it.
Great, thank you. So you're a worldwide company. You have locations everywhere. Where are you located?
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. We're about 6 hours up the road from our main site, which is Round Rock, Texas. But as far as work-wise, very, very flexible, very like various locations. So it's great.
Excellent. And what has been your career path at Dell Technologies? I know you mentioned you've been there for 6 years. So
Mhm.
can you describe for the audience what your career path has been there?
Oh yeah, perfect. So I have a kind of a unique journey. I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, so I wasn't thinking about Dell Technologies as an employer of choice. But we do so great a job of just coaching and training. I goes to say is that the university space was hiring college graduates, and we still are now. And really just emphasis on soft skills. So I started off in tech support, doing laptops, desktop support. I transitioned into a project role, which is mentoring the frontline agents, building out strategies to, improve, let's say like workflow or even like their best practices to really help them be their best selves. From there, I got more technical, and like I said, I'm a criminal justice degree, but I'm a nerd. Like I said, school wise, you treat it like that, and so great about coaching and training. So I got more technical, started working with servers, promoted to storage. If you know like anything about storage, it connects to everything for a company. So I got pretty deep there for a second, but I want to go back to program and project management and the opportunity to run the Change in the Face of Tech program and start working with in that 2 year space, and that popped up. And yeah, I've been here since November, and the talent acquisition side, building out the program, providing mentorships, internships, and full-time opportunities. So it's been great. But yeah, that's a nutshell for my 6 years.
Great, thank you, Wayne.
No
So,
problem.
as a criminal justice major, as you mentioned, Dell Technologies was not on your radar.
Mhm.
What majors or skills does Dell Technologies seek from
Mhm.
qualified candidates? I mean, they went with you as a criminal
Yeah,
justice, but
yeah.
can you give the audience a little sense of if it's not majors, then what type of skills
Mhm.
does Dell Technologies look for in qualified candidates?
Yeah, I'll take it a step back for step back real quick. So the Change in the Face of program, Change in the Face of Tech program, and the University Relations program, there's an avenue into Dell for just having the degree. So the 2 year degree, or whether it's a 4 year degree, MBA, it really focuses on soft skills. So those types of whether it's communication, oral or just written, right? Talking about teamwork, really exercising that grit and that hustle, like just treat it like school, because we're so great about coaching and training here. We just need you to be able to have that work ethic to learn the material. Customer service is a huge thing, which is the highlight of why I got my job. I worked throughout college, so just have that customer service experience and treating my customer the same way I would just it's just like we're talking about technology, but those are huge aspects when working for Dell. So majors wise, there is some like whenever we have like internships and those full-time roles coming for like cybersecurity, they do want to have those types of skills you learn there, like those hard skills, or maybe it's marketing, making sure that you highlight that coursework that you've taken, right? HR, like I said, it's more customer service based. But yeah, like I said, there's a variety of different ways and pathways to get here.
Great, thank you. And so you talked a little bit about the amazing training that you received at Dell Technologies to prepare you to be successful in your current role. What does training look like for new hires at Dell Technologies?
Oh yeah, great question. So I've seen training span from 4 weeks to like 13 weeks, and even after the 13 weeks, you're just not on your own. Especially in this virtual environment, we're so hands-on in the space. Like, hey, we'll give you a mentor, we'll make sure those touch points, but it does vary from like different types of roles. But you're learning the products, the services. If you're working in sales, you're learning like the sales pitch. You're learning how to understand like the customer base that you're going to be working with. For like tech support, you're going to be working with the products, and even just those types of situations that come into the queue for those calls you'll be taking, right? If it's a cybersecurity, a finance, like of course there's going to be stuff that's tailored to that, but the training is all paid. Like I said, your Dell, like I said, you work for Dell, that we for Dell, just day one. But the training is very robust. It's great. It's very hands-on. Like I said, even in this virtual space. But like I said, it was great for me. It was great for everyone. Like I said, we've hired just to provide more security. We've hired in this virtual time, right? This whole time of COVID-19. So we've had employees who have never seen the inside of a Dell office, and have been successful. And that's a testament to just how great the training programs are.
Absolutely. So we have a lot of students at Middlesex Community College
Mhm.
who aspire to stay local
Mhm.
in the region and in Massachusetts. Is there an opportunity for a Middlesex Community College student to get hired and stay in Massachusetts for the training and for jobs thereafter?
Oh, yes. So I'm actually hiring for our next gen sales academy, and that location is directly in Boston. We also have some like engineering roles that have been Boston based as well. And this is, specifically for 2-year candidates. So you're not up against 4-year, but and then of course, if you're open to relocation, we have a lot of different hub sites. So for this program, we have Draper, Utah, North Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee, Round Rock, Texas, Oklahoma City. But to answer your question, Kathy, yes, there is opportunities in the Boston area.
Awesome, Wayne. And earlier you had touched upon your internship program. Can you tell the audience a little bit more about your internship program and when do you start recruiting for that?
Yeah, perfect. So I'm super excited. So excuse if I get a little loud. Like Dell has a very, very robust internship program, and we're talking about 1,000 students. They and right now the interns, they are full-time employees. Like so, you get access to the Dell benefits, like medical insurance. You get like the discounts when it comes to computers and everything we get access to. And it runs from May to about the middle of August. And we start recruiting for those roles in the fall, because we've sent over offers come December, and getting you onboarded and ready to go come May. So it starts now. It starts now. As soon as we hit campus, virtual or not, we are recruiting for these internship programs. I was super excited because for the community college space, we just launched, like I said, in February. So I'm excited to bring on cybersecurity and marketing for our interns, and they just started in May. They're doing an amazing job. We have a luncheon on Friday for like a touch points because, like I said, I'm really hands on.
Excellent.
But yeah, no. That's like I said. That's like I said. We start early. We start now. Very like I said, and then I think about 65% of our interns get full-time roles. So yeah, we're looking, if you're an intern, we're looking to hire you. Come and do a great job. So yeah.
Right. Well, your conversion rate is pretty high, converting
Yeah.
from interns to full-time people. And so I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. You had mentioned
Yeah.
the fall cycle
Yeah.
for next summer.
Mhm.
So can we anticipate that you'll be attending Middlesex internship fair in November?
Yes. That is on the calendar.
Excellent.
I
Great.
already got the placeholder. We're no,
Excellent.
we are good to go.
Excellent. Good. So I just wanted to mention that to see
Yeah,
if
no,
you're watching
we're
this. Yeah.
good. Yep.
Excellent. Excellent. And so another question. So you do have this community college program
Mhm.
um, targeting 2-year students. If a student decides after they've gone through an internship and they've been converted to full-time and they aspire to continue their education, does Dell Technologies offer any type of tuition reimbursement for those students who want to continue working and continue going to school?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I took advantage of that. So, along with my journey, my my 6-year journey through Dell, I went back and got my MBA in 2017. I finished it in 2019. But I utilized the tuition reimbursement program that we do have here. So same applies coming in now. You could go back to your 4 years. I mean, you can do that if you want to, but it just makes it so unique, the fact that you can partner with us to get that done, and also to highlight certification. So let's say you're into like those STEM programs, you want to go back for like a CompTIA cert, or maybe even like a business certification, right? Dell does vouchers for you to do that, and that's on Dell's dime. So utilize Dell's dime like I did for certifications, tuition reimbursement, to really just be your best self, man. Dell wants you to do that, so we're happy to partner with you for it.
Excellent. It's a great way to continue your education when
Oh,
somebody's paying
amazing.
for it.
Yeah.
Yes. The other question I had regard to that, because so you just mentioned you sought to earn your MBA, which you did while working at Dell Technologies.
Mhm.
Does Dell Technologies offer any sort of flexible work schedule to accommodate individuals who are going to school, or maybe just need the flexibility for their personal life and so forth?
Yeah, definitely. So we do a survey each year, and it's called Tell Dell, and it surveys. I think we probably got about 120,000 participants this past year. And one of the highlights and one numbers that we do like to talk about is how 94% of the employees felt Dell offered, those type of work, that great like uh, work balance, flexible schedules. It's one of the main things we offer is that type of flexibility. Like I said, being your best self does start, being able to have your life, and balances the ups, the downs, even just the daily functions. So, answer your question, yes. Like I've had management, like let's say there's like I had like a leak at the house. I need to be home working because I need to have the plumber come in, right? I've had like my dogs get sick, right? I mean, like I said, people have kids. Just having that type of work-life balance means the world to us. It means the world to us. I mean, 94%. So.
Excellent. It's nice that they are in touch with what the employees are seeking, and then they turn around and accommodate what employees are seeking with that work-life balance.
Oh,
So
definitely.
that's wonderful to hear. And I have a final question, and sky's the limit on this one.
Cool.
What advice do you have for students wishing either to work in your field or specifically for Dell Technologies?
Yeah. So I would first want to say I want the student and even faculty and staff to understand we are so much more than just a technology company. I talked a little about marketing, finance, cybersecurity. It could be a supply chain, HR, right? There's so many different avenues and ways you can utilize your degree that I just need everyone to think of us like there's so much you can do here. So coming to any of the events is great. Partnering with faculty and staff, because we're going to be filtering those roles and those opportunities and mentorship opportunities like directly to you and reaching the student base. So that's one thing. And I also want them to be able to highlight, like, keep your, curiosity, keep your grit, keep your hustle. When you get into companies like Dell, that's going to drive you further than anything. If we're talking to you about those specialty roles where you need those types of hard skills, your soft skills and that type of motivation will drive you here, because we know you're smart. We know the college you come from. Like I said, we know what you study, right? What makes you different, to really drive that progress? So that's what I would say. But I love it here. I've been here 6 years. And like I said, that's small time to a lot of people here.
Yeah.
It says a lot.
Sounds like it's been a wonderful experience for you, Wayne. That's good to hear.
Yes, definitely is.
So we're going to conclude this employer spotlight with Dell Technologies. Wayne did indicate there's recruiting cycle begins in the fall for next year. So those students who are interested in that wonderful internship opportunity to get your foot in the door, please pay attention to upcoming events such as the fair. And hopefully you'll see Wayne at other engagement opportunities this coming academic year. And feel free to make sure you stop in and join us for these employer engagement opportunities where you can learn a little bit more regarding Dell Technologies. We want to thank Wayne for joining us today for our Employer Spotlight series, highlighting Dell Technologies. And we look forward to your participation in future Employer Spotlights. Thank you.
Thank you.